So for me, playing with guys like Ted Dexter and Jim Parks, you know, the experience, it was just unbelievable to sit down and to be told by guys like Parks and Suttle and Tony Buss, now listen, you're not in South Africa. You're playing cricket in England. It's a bit different here. And one of the things that I will never forget, and for me to this day, it's the best. If we had that system now, we wouldn't need DRS. They said, if you nick it, you walk. Do not get a reputation out here because all our mates are umpires. And if you get a reputation, the word will get around and you'll get fired. And I played all my career. The only frustration I had, whenever we played against Australia, I was playing with Englishmen who were used to walking. So we then had a conflict of interest. And I used to say to guys like Deadly and Notty, for God's sake, what you do at Kent is one thing. But when we're playing against Australia, they're all cheats. They're all, you know, they... So
we've just nailed the Crick Info headline.
Don't walk. Let's do the same as they do. I mean, you know, because that's the way they play. We were 5 decisions behind in almost every Test match.
But Notty did that, didn't he? Notty didn't walk in Test cricket. And did
well,
walk in
you
county
say
cricket.
that. I don't know about that. Notty refused point blank to accept my request. I can tell you that.
In Test matches?
Yes, absolutely refused.
Well, your request was do not walk.
My request was, please, no more walking.
Andrew Strauss, go on.
Well, let me come back, as it's my little mate you're talking about. Australia announced when they came to England that they were having a non-walk policy. And dear Notty had always walked, and he played in Test matches, and he nicked one, and then he moved to walk, and then went back. He'd given it away. And that happened time and time again. There was a no-walk policy that Australia announced they would have before they...
Well, Richie gave the first lecture here. I'm pretty sure it was the first, I think it was that. And he said that that's how they were brought up, and all that was important in cricket in Australia was you were growing up, and what you were drummed into by your dad was you accepted the umpire's decision for good or for bad, but you didn't walk when you nicked it. I mean, it's not even a contest in the modern game. No one even discusses it anymore. Is that a fair thought?
Yeah, I mean, there aren't many walkers.
Any?
Now.
Any? Adam Gilchrist might have been one.
Oh, Adam Gilchrist is a very special person. Yeah, look, I feel strongly about this. You know, no walkers, why not? I mean, the spirit of cricket. Here we are talking about the spirit of cricket. If you nicked it, is there any great pleasure in making 100 after you've nicked one? Yes? Only those of you who never made 100.
Different levels, yeah. I kind of fed you that one.
I think DRS might bring back walkers, actually, because you can't get away with it. So if you feather one and the opposition captain does that, then you're going to be out either way. So I think that actually might bring back people who, if they get a faint edge on it, they're just going to walk off.